Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we're taking a closer look at how to X-ray in Minecraft Bedrock.
You know the feeling, right? You're way down in the dark, your pickaxe is just about to shatter, and all you found for the last hour is stone. And more stone. It's just so frustrating.
So, here's our game plan. We're going to look at how you can see through all that boring stone. We'll cover 2 different ways to do it, talk about the really important rules of when to use it, and then I'll give you some quick fixes for any little issues you might run into.
All right, let's get right into it. First things first, what even is X-ray in Minecraft? It's actually a pretty simple idea, but man, is it powerful. Basically, an X-ray technique makes all the common stuff like stone, dirt, and gravel totally invisible. This lets you see all the good stuff. We're talking diamonds, gold, all those valuable ores, just glowing in the dark, hidden behind the walls.
So how do we make this magic happen? Well, for Bedrock Edition, you've pretty much got 2 main paths to choose from. Okay, so you've got 2 choices. On one side, you have resource packs. These are safer, way more reliable, and what we generally recommend. But you do have to download a file. On the other side, you've got glitches. The big plus? No downloads needed. But they can be kind of tricky, and a game update could break them at any time. We're going to start with the method I think is best for most people, using a resource pack. It's just the most straightforward and dependable way to get the job done. First step, you got to find the right file. You'll want to head over to a trusted website. Something like 9minecraft.net is a popular one. Just search for an X-ray pack that's made specifically for Bedrock. And here's the key. Make sure you download the file that ends in .mcpack. That's the one that'll make your life easy. Now, once you've got that file, getting it into the game is usually a piece of cake. Just tap on it, and your phone or computer should ask if you want to open it with Minecraft. The game will pop open, and you'll see a little successfully imported message. If for some reason that doesn't work, no worries. You can just use a file manager app to open it with Minecraft yourself. Okay, the pack is in the game. Now we just have to, turn it on. Just go to your main settings menu and look for Global Resources. You should see your brand new X-ray pack sitting under My Packs. Just click on it, hit that activate button, and you're almost there. Now listen up, because these next 2 things are absolutely crucial. First, you have to go into your video settings and turn smooth lighting off. I'm serious, if you don't, this whole thing just won't work. Second, once you do that, everything's going to be pitch black, so you'll need night vision. The easiest way is just to type in this simple command to give yourself night vision forever. All right, let's talk about method 2. If you're someone who can't download files, or you just prefer not to, you can use a good old-fashioned in-game glitch instead. They can be a little picky, but they'll get you the same result. The most common one is the slab glitch, and the materials are super simple. You just need any kind of slab, 1 piston, 1 lever, and a single layer of snow. That's it. You've probably got that stuff flying around in a chest somewhere. So here's how you build this little contraption. Dig a hole that's 2 blocks deep and drop your slab in the bottom. Now hop in. Place the piston so it's pointing right at you, and stick the lever next to it. Finally, and this is the weird part, place a layer of snow right on top of your own head. Now, flip the lever. The piston will push the snow into you, and bam, you can see right through the walls. Okay, so we've got the how covered, but now we really need to talk about the when and the where. This is super important if you want to use X-ray the right way. Let me be completely clear here. If you use this stuff on most multiplayer servers, you will get caught, and you will get banned. It gives you a huge unfair advantage, and server owners really, really don't like it. So let's break it down. When is it okay? In your own single-player world. Go nuts. It's your world, your rules. But on pretty much any server with other people, or on realms, or especially on competitive servers, no way. It's a big no-no. The only real exception might be those anarchy servers where anything goes. And don't think you can be sneaky about it. Servers are getting really smart these days. They have tools that can see your mining patterns. Like if you dig a perfectly straight tunnel to every diamond vein, that looks pretty suspicious, right? They can also get alerts if you're mining way too fast. Or an admin could just pop in and watch what you're doing. Okay, let's wrap this up with a few helpful tips and some quick fixes for common problems you might run into. So if you're stuck, here are the usual suspects. If the pack just won't install, make sure it's actually a .mcpack file. If you can't see through blocks, I bet you forgot to turn smooth lighting off. Go check that first. And if your favorite glitch suddenly stops working one day, it probably means a game update fixed it. Time to find a new one.
Oh, and to make sure your game runs nice and smooth, look for packs that say no outline. They usually perform a little better. And of course, always try to be on the latest version of Minecraft. If you're playing on your phone and things get laggy, just try closing some of your other open apps.
You know, before we finish, it's worth remembering what makes Minecraft so great in the first place. A big part of the magic is that thrill of finally finding diamonds after a long, long search. Using X-ray is a useful tool, for sure, but it does change that feeling of real discovery. So that leaves us with one last question to think about. You now have the power to find anything you want instantly. But does taking that shortcut make finding it feel just as special? That's something you'll have to decide for yourself.
Thanks for hanging out with me on the How to Tech Hacks channel. Don't forget to subscribe and stay curious. The future of technology is just getting started.